You are an impressive creature. Yes, because we did this in class, and you saw the optional thing, and you're like, you know what? I love learning. I'm going to watch this even though we did it in class. Or maybe you're watching it ahead of time. I don't even know. That'd be even more impressive. Alright, so I'm just going to go over this kind of like we already did, and then hopefully it'll help you understand it better. If not, you know, office hours, tutoring, that kind of thing. One-step conversions reading. So one step means we only have one, and then conversion means going from one thing to another. Makes me think of like religious conversion, like if you go from Islam to Christianity or Buddhism to whatever, or Christianity to Buddhism or whatever. Okay, so it's conversion, going from one thing to another. Often, units can easily be converted by multiplying, so multiplying, by a conversion factor. What's that? A conversion, it's going to tell me. A conversion factor is a fraction ratio, so I guess these are the same thing, made from an equality. Equality sounds like equals. I just drew an equals sign. To format the conversion factor properly, the unit that is being converted from is placed on the bottom. Okay, so bottom equals from. And the unit being converted to is placed on the top. So top equals 2. The numbers from the equality are placed into the conversion factor, and then the original number is multiplied by the conversion factor. That's it? That's all the text we get? Let's look at the example. How would you express 3 ATM in Tor? Okay, so we're asking to express 3 ATM in Tor. We're given the 3 ATM. So we need to go ATM to Tor. Well, I remember from our reading on pressure that 1 ATM is equal to 760 Tor. And it's also equal to like 101.3 kPa, or I can't remember all of them. I think they're a couple pages before. And so this must be the equality. So now it says, what did it say? I'm going to go back. It says from goes on the bottom. So I'm coming from ATM. So ATM goes on the bottom. Sure enough. From. And then 2 goes on the top. And I'm going to Tor. Oh, look at that. 1 ATM. The 1 goes there. The 1's from right there. And the Tor, 760, 760. Sure enough. ATM's on top and bottom. This is the same thing as over 1, so we can cancel out the ATM. We're left with Tor. They multiply it, and they get their answer. And they write it in a sentence to make it sound sexy. 3 ATM can be expressed as 2,280 Tor. So there you go. There's a one-step conversion. I'm going to do one more, just as an example. Let's do one you're more familiar with. Let's do hours in days. So we know that there are 24 hours in one day. And we also know, or let's say that we want to know how many hours are in February. Well, there are 28 days in February. What we want to go from goes on the bottom. What we go to goes on the top. Then we use our equality. So 24 over 1. So now I just need to do 24 times 28. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 2 is 16, 19. Placeholder 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. Add it together, we get 2, 7, 1, 6, 672. So this is 672. Days cancel out, leaving us with hours. We can put that in a sentence. What was my question even? I can't even remember. Oh no, I remember now. There are 672 hours in February. Did I spell that right? It looks wrong. Oh well. You're just going to have to live with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this optional video, and once again, I salute you. I salute you and your growth mindset and your brain. Good night.